And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. We've made it to Hoax, which this is not a town. Not anymore. Just look at those ramparts, look at that guard tower. This is a fortress. There might still be people living here, but this is very much on the front lines. And we're having a look around. Lavitz is currently discussing strategy with Kaiser. We need to go search around. There's really not much here, honestly. There's a couple of people, mostly just worried about their own livelihood because of the way the town is now. But there are two Stardust, that's the first. The other one is back in the room where Kaiser is, so we don't need to worry about looking for any more. Everyone's on edge. This is the front line. The enemy has a dragon. Yeah, everyone's on edge. Who knows what's going to happen in the next encounter, and we know they're on the move. I'll take a healing potion. Could be useful. And in all of the place around here, in all the seriousness that's going on, I think it's time for a little bit of lightheartedness. Midwife Gilda. Joining the defense in Hoax for a while. That wasn't exactly what we said. Sharda, are you expecting? I suppose you are. Congratulations. Midwife for King Albert. So you know a little bit about this country for a while. Carlo and his younger brother Dole. And Dole couldn't stand Albert being king when he was only 6. Well, work hard, come back, speak to this person anytime, and yeah, need me, meaning a midwife. Yeah. Good job, Shana. We'll be back. They'll be back. But yeah, there's really not much to this town. This is pretty much it. People living in fear, living on the edge. More soldiers than actual people in this town. Heck, I don't think there's even. I think you can rest. You can rest there. There's no need because we are fully healed, aren't we? Yeah. There is a church up the top here, which I believe has a whole bunch of people cowering inside, essentially. Yeah, even the church has been sort of made defensible by upturning the seats. Yeah, they fully expect the Fallen War to happen here. Last Stardust though here. That's number 9. How goes your strategy meeting? Yeah, we're fine. Hopefully your strategies are going to come up fine. Because we know Dart can't do too much with it. Now it's in Dart to guard the back gate, near the end of the stairs. Yeah, that guard up there between the two braziers. Yeah, that's where we're going. But we can't exactly move any further. We're stuck. Glavitz literally blocks our way backwards. Actually, does he? Yeah, you literally can't get past him. That's fine, we don't want to anyway. It'll be a night raid. Maybe. Rest while it's still light. We will. Strangely quiet. If the dragon's near, we can easily tell. How so? Nocturnal owls. Yeah, I suppose if there was a dragon nearby, they wouldn't be there, would they? Yeah, so if there's a little bit of downtime, time to get some food. Let's go get some food then. All the owls could go away. Well, time. Oh, ow. Wow, you fell on that person as well. Double impact. I hope you're okay. We'll counter them. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Let's get fighting. You have no access to the menu at this point. I mean, just so you know. Which is why I did my equipping, well, not equipping, but changing my additions before coming into this. Because this isn't just a simple one set of battles. I don't really like any of those camera angles, but let's go with this. Sandora soldiers, they are pretty much a big step up from the Sandoran or the Helena Wardens. These are actually combat fighters. Lots more health, lots more damage. You saw how much they did with their attacks. What, 14 on Dart, 11 on Navitz. $28. Ow. Really don't want you doing too much of that now, do we? Let's guard. We don't want our health going too low at this point. Defend one more? Yeah. I think I'm going to defend on Lavitz as well. Let the Sandoran soldier have a turn. Wow. Oh, I thought that was on Dart again. Health-wise, we're good. Yep, let's go. Thank you for going after Lavitz, because, yeah, he was defending, so less damage being taken. Fight done though. Initial counterattack successful. Little bit of experience, little bit of gold, and a healing potion. You, well, you dealt with him pretty quickly. Sandoran Elite. You are definitely a little bit of a step up from the Sandoran soldiers. And, oh, I do have the access to the additions. Would be one off of double slash being completed anyway. Anyways, that's fine. Well, they're doing things down there. Let's go after this elite. Who's alone? Lavis is right here. He took care of that guy down there pretty simply. You, though, are a very different matter. The Sandoran Elite is not exactly hard, but he has a lot of tricks. Definitely want to change from that particular thing. He hits about as hard as the Sandoran soldier. But in honesty, he's a lot more dangerous because of some tricks that he has. So let's just make sure we do all the damage we can. Having Volcano is going to be really good because it does 200% damage on full completion. Yeah, he does. He throws things. He uses a chain to flip them up and down to do damage. He can counter things like that. can counter conditions a little bit, but he also has this. Just one of his special abilities. Green Flame, yeah, that's a fire-based attack, so Darts does take half damage, but Lavitz with his low magic defense score is really in danger of that particular attack. That attack where he throws his little knife is probably the thing you want to see the most. And yep, that's fine. He's also a lot faster than your character. So I think he's got around about 60 base speed. So yeah, having Dart, having more speed than Dart, he gets turns fairly regularly. I think it's 60. It might be 55. Yeah, let's get a couple more heals out. $140, that should be enough to continue. If I need to use healing items, I will, but not until nearer the end of the battle. The gloves are coming off. Oh, hello there. To your friend and friend. Now the real you. I think the correct one on the... You can tell, you can usually tell from their actions what they do. I think it's the one that does magic that is the real one. The other ones just do normal attacks. But it's one of the two side ones. I think it's this one for the first one. But if you do nail the real one, the other two disappear, so you don't have to deal with them doing extra damage. But he does like this skill, so he will do it again. I think you can also tell by the size of the shadow. I think it's this one this time. Yeah, that shadow was slightly bigger. But this fight is pretty much done. Really, you get 2 attacks in a row. Do I want to take the opportunity to heal up? No, let's just do it. And there he goes. So yeah, quite a bit more dangerous than a Sindoran soldier, but the elite isn't that bad. And we get a healing breeze from it. And 200 experience, so 100 for each character. Shana, unfortunately, is not getting anything from these fights. And I would really like Shana to be in these fights for that. Not only because it will give her experience, but also magic. Especially considering the fact that this is not over. Giganto. This guy is big. Yeah, the ones we fought so far, yeah, those are small fry. But in all the people all that have been here, it's still not a dragon. And about those two Sandoran soldiers off to the side, don't worry about them. Because our Garganto here fights alone. Kongul, Earth-based. If you think that he's a physical powerhouse, you'd be absolutely right. Kongul is literally that big, that physical powerhouse. The good thing about him is that these magic items are going to come in handy. The Dark Mist and the Burnout, I've got 2 left. That's why I've been saving them up. That's why I would really like Shana to be here. She would do amazing amounts of damage with these on Kongul. Dart does have a fair amount of magic power, so we are going to use them on him. But yeah, very much would have preferred Shana throwing these. Yeah, 87. That's on Dart's magic power. Just think about how it would be for Shana. The other thing about Kongul, he's probably the first real test for you. The other fights, they've been good fights, but in terms of Kongul, the test isn't about how much how well you can fight. It's more how well do you know your additions, because not doing an addition against not completing an addition correctly against Kongul is a lot more painful, and we're going to show that reason now. Yeah, you still do a little bit of damage, but he will counterattack any missed addition. Absolutely any. So if you do not do your additions fully, correctly, you are literally doing yourself damage. You have to finish your additions. If you don't, yeah, good luck. You can still win the fight without doing it, but it's a lot more dangerous. Kongul has put his weapon away. You'd think, alright, that big axe was actually quite imposing and damaging. No, that's just superfluous. He just uses that because he can. He's a lot more dangerous now. A lot. 26 damage. Yeah, I want to go and use that Dark Mist next. Clothesline for 27. I think his axe attack does around about 20. Yeah, he's put his weapon away because really he just doesn't need it. He also does have another skill that he's likely going to be showing off very soon, but let's see if we can get some more damage going in. I'll take another 86. If you don't use these items, this fight is a lot more dangerous as well. And yeah, this is hurting. That's his worst attack. Absolutely brutal. Especially when he does it 2 times in a row like that. Yeah. We could probably win the fight, but honestly, I would rather make sure I'm alive. I think he's got around about 200 health. No. Yeah, maybe about 200, 300 health in total. So even though he's in the red, he's still got a little bit left. And yeah, since he's in the red, he is going to bring out all the stops and use the best skills, which is that one. Ah, fight's over. Maybe not. Hello there. Long time no see. $300 experience, 50 gold, and a power wrist. And Rod Typhoon for Lavitz. Well, you're getting your additions fairly quickly, aren't you? It's level 7 and you've got 3. No, we're definitely humans. Just with a little bit extra. The Knight of the Dragon, the Dragoon. Oh, hello Kongal. I'm surprised you're alive considering you just went headfirst into the ground and probably made a very big gorge in it. Yeah, I don't think we've seen the last of him, but for the moment. He's on the retreat. We've won. Oh, well, that shattered. Are you okay, Dart? Made you relieved. We're going to say that he's exhausted. Oh, we've finally got a name. Well, the name might have come back before, but Rose. You did come in at pretty much the best time to save Dart. So, long time no see. And finally introduces herself properly to Dart. Didn't get time at the very start of the game because Dragon and Dart running off to cellars, but this is Rose. She saved our life back then, just as she did literally just a moment ago. Yeah, she did save our life. Without her, we wouldn't have got to cellars. We wouldn't have started this journey. You don't need any thanks. Wasn't you just saying that you should be praised and thanked for it, but you don't want it? That's a bit polarizing. That's actually a very good question. Why is she here? It can't be a coincidence. You've been following us because of an artifact that you own. The Dragoon spirit of the red-eyed dragon. Oh. Isn't that the father's stone that you had? That was a Dragoon spirit? You've had that all this time and it just hasn't been awoken? From the time this Dragoon spirit starts to shine, you accept your fate as a Dragoon. Wait, didn't it first shine back when he was 5? But it just hasn't been active in all that time? Only when Rose turned up did it actually work properly? Probably not. Just a test to see if he could be a Dragoon. If he couldn't, he'd be dead. Well, considering we were fighting up against a Giganto with a very large axe, literally just beaten back and standing over us, yeah, we'd be dead. Why? That's also a very good question, Navitz. Why does she know these things? That's true. It is better to know things than be ignorant about it. But this is the story of a Dragoon. And these are the fighters from the Dragon campaign. This is a legend from 11,000 years ago. Surprised herself. You look like your dear old friends lived in a turbulent generation, yet they were strong enough to grab their own fate. That's pretty vague. They knew the way to go, the things to do, people to defeat, people to protect. We're so much like that you couldn't help but step in. A little bit. Everyone's gone though. It's all in the past. Used to being hated. Okay. Seventh Fort is under strong attack by the Sandorans. Well, yeah, we couldn't expect things to just die down just because a Giganto got defeated. Oh. That's why the dragon isn't here. It was fighting in the marshland at the Seventh Fort. The forest over Volcano Velude. There's a nest over there. I guess we know where we're going next. This is not a fight between humans. No, not anymore. Well, it is, but one side definitely has a very big advantage with their side having both a dragon and a Gigantos. Or Garganto. We need to defeat at least the dragon. Garganto, we've fought. We can likely win. But the dragon, we need to figure out a way to get through that. They have the advantage of numbers for the knighthood, but humans can't defeat dragons. Dragons are just too strong. We could try, we could, but there is a way. Considering, what did Rose say? Can rule dragons, can defeat dragons, can overwhelm dragons as a Dragoon. That's the power we're working with. So yeah, maybe we can do it. Nobody left to fight that can fight in the 8th Knighthood, and we know that the 10th and the 13th were just annihilated by the dragon. Lavitz is the only person left of the 1st Knighthood. They're the only ones around. There's only only 4 people we can count on now. And we're going. Even Rose. Yeah, she's just joined up, but she wants to see what we can do. Yeah, Shana's going as well. Firebrand, the Call, the Roar. So, next time, off to the marshland. We've got to go over a volcano. We are aiming for Firebrand. We are aiming to remove the biggest advantage that the Sandorans have over the Duchy of Azul. Will we be successful? Well, we've got to get there first. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.